Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by and digging into the card pile. Today I'm just going to do some YouTube card hobby shout outs to a couple channels. A few of these channels, well, all of these channels have inspired me one way or another, and they help me get through and make videos and inspire a lot. And I talked to a few of them. Great advice, great friendship through the hobby. So I'm going to just show some cards and shout out the channel. The cards will represent something that I took from the channel, whether it's a card they like or cards they like or their favorite players or what have you. And if I didn't do your channel this time, I'll do your channel next time. I'm going to make a few of these videos. This is my first one. So I hope you guys dig it. And the first channel I want to shout out is God is Great. Now, I always forget his name, so I just call him Gig, G-I-G, God is Great, whenever I comment on his videos and or reply back to when he comments on mine. He's over in Japan, and he is one of the, I would say he's the biggest person in the hobby that shouts everybody out and gives everybody a shout out, and want you to go and check out their channels. And I found a couple great channels, through God is Great. And so I think he's real important to the hobby, and he's a really good guy. And since he's all the way in Japan, I figured I would show my Japanese Sadara O card. I can't remember what year this is from. You guys can probably tell me in the comments. Hell, Gig will probably tell me in the comments. But yeah, I just picked this up a few years ago, and I just like the shot. I know there's more expensive and cooler ones out there, but that right there is just a great shot. And since he's over in Japan, I figured I'd show this card for him. And I hope you're doing well over there. The next couple cards I'm going to show is for my buddy John over at The Past is Alive. When I first started YouTube, or even before then, I was watching card videos. Not many were out there. John's brother was out there, but soon as I saw John and he started making videos, or he was probably already making videos by then, what have you. But I gravitated towards his channel and haven't looked back since. We've become good friends over the phone and through commenting back and forth. He's helped me a lot. Gave me some great advice as well. Just somebody, if I have a weird question or a problem, like last year I was locked out of my Google account and everything, and he gave me some tips. Unfortunately, they didn't work, but he stuck through and hung out with me, and we tried to figure it out, via the phone, via the text. Awesome guy, great channel. And for his channel, I'm going to show a couple little wacky cards. He's a big error card guy, and I know he loves this card, the Billy Ripken Rick Face bat. So I see this card, and I do think of John's channel. And these other cards right here, there's like 4 of them, maybe 5. He always shows Don Mossy some love. So I figured I'd show some Don Mossy love myself. Anytime I find one out in the wild, I got to pick it up. There's a great looking card right there. So yeah, I hope John digs these. This is a really cool card right here. So yeah, and I know you guys are probably all subscribed to these channels that I'm showing and going to show. But if not, please go check them out, man. I'd greatly appreciate it, and they would too. Next up is my good buddy Warren D from the CLE. Again, another good friend I can talk to on the phone, via text, in the comments. Him and John as well, John Jabs, are both members of my Facebook card group, The Card Pile. If you haven't checked that out, please go over and do that. And that'd be an easy way to message me for anything or any hints you want to give me for my channel, or just drop a card there, and check it, let people see your cards. That's mainly what it's for. It's not really a buy, sell here place, but John and Warren are good members, and I appreciate it. And so I hope you guys love the Mossies. And for Warren G, I got one of his favorite players. And speaking of Manny Ramirez, this is the card, Warren, that I was going to send you, and I am going to send you. I meant to send it in your care package I sent recently, but I just didn't find it time. And I'm still looking for that OPG Will Clark to give you. But yeah, this is numbered 528 out of 2,500. Cleveland Indian, Manny Ramirez. And I know he's a big Indians fan, so we'll save that back over there. And then keeping with the Indians and Warren D, got this great looking Mini Minoso, Rocky Colavito, and Larry Doby card, Destruction Crew. He's a big Indians/Guardians fan, so anytime I see Indians cards, I'm going to be thinking of Warren D. And obviously, you also got to think of Will Clark, or you got to think of Warren D when you see some Will Clark cards. His favorite player, along with one of my favorite players as a kid. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. And, this might get controversial. Warren might block me or something. Who knows? But I'm going to go ahead and say it. Darryl Strawberry had a better swing than Will Clark. Let me know in the comments what you think. Warren, I know what you're going to tell me, but go look. I mean, Darryl Strawberry's swing was probably the best I've ever seen. Next channel I'm going to give a shout out to is Hodges 1455. Again, another person I am fortunate enough to connect with through text messaging and the phone. Some comments. He's a really good guy. Great channel. Always good stuff. And he's a big, obviously, Gil Hodges fan. And I told him I don't have anything crazy that he wouldn't have, but I got a couple things that I like that he may or may not have. He's probably got this one. Forgive me for not knowing the year. I forget, but it's got Gil Hodges, Roy Campanella, and Duke Snider on there, and Dodger Sluggers. Yeah. And this piece I've had for a while. A friend of mine gave it to me. And Brian's probably seen this. He's probably got one. I'm not for sure, but this is a Gil Hodges. I think it's a 54 Baseball Dream Team replica. Maybe it's not a 54, but anyway, here's what it says. There we go. A little bit better. It's from the Hamilton collection, and it is porcelain or ceramic. I don't want to mess with it, but it's pretty heavy, and you know what? I will mess with it. Maybe not. There we go. Sorry about that. But it comes with a little certificate, some little stats right there, and it's pretty heavy. I think it is porcelain. But yeah, hopefully you dig that. And yeah, Gil Hodges. I love Gil Hodges myself. Huge fan. Not a huge fan of the Dodgers, but I do like the players here and there that have played for the Dodgers. But yeah, I was thinking he might dig this card, or I don't even know what you call it. But it's made out of porcelain and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, please check out the Brian's channel. It's over at Hodges 1455. And there's another one for the Dodgers. This is one of my favorite Gil Hodges cards. That's why I'm showing him this one. It's just a good looking card. He's got that look of, yeah, I just hit the winning home run. So yeah, it's pretty cool right there. It's a great looking card. Next up, I want to give a shout out to Steve over at Vintage on Vintage. I usually forget his name in the comments, and I just call him Viv, V-I-V, kind of like Gig with God is Great. I'm horrible with names, but I'm learning, damn it. I'm learning. Anyway, I thought I'd show a couple cards right here for his channel. He always shows really cool cards, and they're not always the great big high dollar high seller ones. Sometimes they're just really cool looking cards by a really good player. And this 1972 Topps Mickey Rivers is just an example of some nice stuff he would show. It's a really good clean looking card. Surprised it didn't get an 8, but I can see the off centering real bad. But Mick the Quick right there. I liked him growing up. I mainly remember him from the Rangers. But anyway, so I'd like to show this card for Steve over at Vintage on Vintage. It's just a good looking card. And speaking of Steve, if you do watch this video, get a hold of me. I still got this bad boy for you. This 1998 Bowman Chrome Orlando Hernandez PSA 9. He mentioned it in one of my videos I made showing this, that he would probably like it, and more than willing to give it to you, my man. Just get a hold of me one way or another. So yeah. So 2 cool cards right there, both rookies. So that's kind of sweet. And then we're going to move on from there. We're going to go to Hitman Mike, Hitman 23 Mike. Thought I'd show you my Don Mattingly PSA 1984 Donruss PSA 8. PSA 8, I think, but PSA 8. And this is basically what your name, your the Hitman 23, Don Mattingly. So I figured I'd show this card to show respects to your channel, my man. Again, always good comments, good feedback, and he does great videos. A lot of interesting stuff. I can't say enough about any of these folks. They're all great. But yeah, here's the back. So yeah, go check out Mike over at Hitman23. I'm going to leave all the links to these channels in the description. So please go check them out. And up next is Brother Jay's Card Finds. My friend Joe, he runs that. He does some really good videos. He's also a member of the Card Pile over on Facebook. And I'm going to just show a couple of my favorite cards of his favorite player, Frank Thomas. I got this Toys R Us card, the rookies. That's a pretty nice card. I like that card. I like all my cards. Then we have this Jimmy Dean Sausage signature edition Frank Thomas. Good. Isn't that what he said? I can't remember Jimmy Dean's. He had a tagline, I thought. But anyway, it's cool looking Frank Thomas. No names, no jersey, no numbers, nothing, just plain. And that's kind of cool. I really dig that. And then we're going to show this one right here. I like this card a lot. I mean, it's just a classic picture. A really good shot. And the Big Hurt. That's just a real cool looking card. Simple and sweet. Then the last one I'm going to show is of Frank Thomas. Oh, no, I guess not the last one, but the infamous finger picture. If you look down here, I think he's done this in a couple pictures where, he's kind of given the bird. I don't think he wanted his picture taken there. I mean, I could be wrong. You let me know in the comments. Then this last Frank Thomas, I believe this is his Bauman rookie. Looks like Gary Coleman right there a little bit. Of course, that could just be me. But yeah, Big Hurt Frank Thomas for my friend over at Brother Jay's Card Finds. Go check them out as well. And then Doug over at Don't Talk to Robots. I'm sorry, but I do talk to robots, and sometimes they get a little excited. Sometimes they don't. But yes, going with the robots theme, I figured I would show my 1977. Yeah, 77 C3PO Topps card. I got the corrected version, and then the version they call the goldenrod. So yeah, so talking sexy to robots with Don't Talk to Robots. All right, Doug, hope you dug that. And lastly, I'm going to give a shout out to a channel that no longer puts out any videos, but he passed away a couple years ago. And I still go back and watch some of his videos. When I first got into the hobby, and I mean the YouTube part of the hobby, he was one of the first channels I watched, and then something happened and he had to start all over on a new channel, and his new channel was called I Love Sports Cards. And Scott was just I'm going to be honest, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, he's a wacky old dude, not knowing I'm probably his age. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. He was just a wacky dude, and he just was himself. He just put it all out there, and he just wanted to show you some cards. He just wanted to have fun and show you stuff in his collection. And I loved that. I mean, that guy, was pretty much everything I just liked about the whole thing. The whole idea of making cards, content was hell. He was just showing you some cards, man. And I chose this card because it's an older, cool card. It's really nice looking, and it's Casey Stengel. And to be honest, he kind of reminds me of old Scott. Rest in peace, my man. Yeah, he was one of the first ones I started watching on a regular basis. And then he went through that trouble with his channel. And then, I'm not going to lie, I thought his second channel, the I Love Sports Cards, I liked it better than the first channel. But that's just me. But anyway, I don't know who is all involved with the Sports Card Hobby Hall of Fame. I know there's voting every year for that. But if this leaks out into one of the big wigs that are in that committee, or however it's done, clandestinely or whatever, I'd like to see something about getting Scott into the Hall of Fame, I guess you would say. Isn't that what it is? Yeah, the Hobby Hall of Fame, the Sports Card Hall of Fame, whatever it is. I'd like to get Scott over at I Love Sports Cards into that. Yeah, he was just one of the first ones I started watching, and it basically set the mold and the model. I mean, he just wanted to show you some cards and talk about them, and he just loved the damn things, and I really liked that, and that was pretty cool. So hopefully, I mean, I know he doesn't put out any new content. His last videos was like 2 years ago, but just go watch some of his videos and listen to the guy. He just loves it. And I even go back sometimes once in a while myself and watch an old video, even ones I've commented on, or because I might have missed something. And once in a while, it's just good to it's good to sit in a comfortable chair, if you know what I mean. But yeah, please do that. And if you can hook him up or know anybody that can, to try to get him into the Hall of Fame. I'm just a peewee in this hobby and this platform, but I would like to see somebody hook old Scott up. I think he deserves it, and I think if you watch this channel, you'd dig it too. So anyway, hope you guys dug all that, and that's just a big old card pile of shout outs right there. And I hope you all dug it. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I am so close to 400, it's not even funny. Oh, and by the way, congratulations, Warren D from the CLE. You hit 400. You probably got 500 by now. So we never did come to a conclusion on what we were going to bet, but it's over. You won. I bow down to you, my friend. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget, please, please, please go check out these other videos and subscribe to them. It'd be great. And thank you all very much. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and enjoy the hobby. Sorry, Brian.